All right, 3 by 3 systems, the mother of all problems. All right, so it's long, it's involved, so I'm just gonna dive right in. 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 2, 1, boom. As soon as you see a 1 in front of that letter, that's the letter I'm gonna eliminate. So I'm gonna eliminate Z. I'm gonna use the top one and the middle one. I need a -2 here. So I'm gonna multiply everybody in the top equation by -2. Remember, I need to create the same number in the front, but I need to have opposite signs. -2 times 2 is -4. -2 times -3 is +6. -2 times +1 is -2z. And then -2 times 11 is -22. Now take the middle one, right? I've seen students call it like A, B, C, make it easier. So I'm doing A and B. I don't do that. Top, middle, bottom. So take the middle one, and you're going to add it to the one that you just altered. I took the top one and I multiplied it by -2. Why did I do that? Well, here's why I did that. Same number in front, but opposite sides. So when you add them, 2 minus 2, goodbye. So now, be careful here. You have -4 plus 3. That's -1x. You can just write -x if you like. 6 and 5 make 11. Those are gone. Equal sign, bigger equal sign. I didn't make it big enough. -22. Remember, this is where people screw up. These have the same sign, and you're adding them together. You keep the sign, and you add the numbers. If you spent $22 and then you spent $3, you spent 25. It's very easy to screw this up. And as you guys already know, you mess one sign. If you put a -18 here or 25, or you mess up any of these, you put a +x here, the whole problem is shot. So what did I do? I built new equation number 1. That's my first new equation. Now I got to do it again. This time I'm going to take the top one. So I'm going to write it again. And I'm going to use the bottom one, my original question. I'm going to use the bottom one. So what do I need there? I have a -3. I need a +3 there. So I'm going to multiply everything here by +3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times -3 is -9. And then 3 times 1z, 3z. 3 times 11, 33. Be careful. You write the wrong number, it's going to be wrong. Now take the bottom one, -4x, +2y, -3z. I did it right. And then -13. Again, you accidentally copy a number wrong. This whole thing is shot. Make extra sure when you're copying you did it right. -4 plus 2, -3, -13. Now add them together straight up and down. 6 take away 4 is 2. -9 plus 2. Signs are different. Subtract. Keep the larger sign. -7y. You owe me 9. You pay me 2. You owe me 7. +3, -3. Cross out. Equal sign, bigger equal sign. 33 minus 13, 20. This is why you add. It's easier to do that. This is new equation number 2. Now again, obviously, I don't have enough room. So I'm going to write them again, and I'm going to do the second part. This is the important part. If you mess up either one of those equations, the whole problem is killed. You have to be very, very careful if it's not obvious. There's so many mistakes you can make with the signs. That's why these problems take so long. All right, so I cleaned up a little. My new equation 1, -x plus 11y equals -25. My new equation 2, 2x minus 7y is 20. Now, I have to play the 2 by 2 elimination game. I hope it's obvious that you shouldn't eliminate y. I mean, yes, you can multiply this one by 7 and this one by 11 and have a +77 and a -77. And what the hell would you do that for? All you have to do is take the top one and double it. Multiply everything in new equation 1, the top one, by 2, by +2. Why +2? Because I have a -1 there. I want that to be a -2 so I can add it to the 2. So double all the numbers. 2 times -1 is -2. 2 times 11 is 22. And 2 times -25 is -50. Be very careful with the signs. Now use the equation number 2 underneath it. You see, this works out beautiful. This is the whole point. Remember, you're adding. Elimination by addition. -2 plus 2, goodbye. 22 minus 7 is 15, positive 15. Y. Equal sign, bigger equal sign. -50 plus 20 is -30. Yay, it's a multiple of 15, thank God. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 15. So I'm going to get y equals -2. Whew, this was the hard part. It's a lot of work, but you're almost done. It's everything on from here is nothing but reverse substitution back and back and back. I'm going to put this one, we can put it into the top one or the bottom one. It doesn't matter. I'll use the bottom one. So the bottom one is 2x minus 7y equals 20. I'm going to replace the y with a -2. Wherever y is, -2. So you get 2x plus 14 equals 20. Subtract 14 from both sides. Get 2x equals 20 minus 14 is 6. Divide both sides by 2. You get x equal 3. Yay! But I used the top one. I want to see you do that. Okay, fine. So that's there. It's filmed. So I'm going to erase it. Let's pretend you use the top one. Okay, we use the top one. Replace the y with -2. This one is actually a little more advanced because you got to really watch your signs. I don't like the way my 2 looks. -2. -x stays. 11 times -2. Here, man, I see such a high potential of sign error here. I actually think this is the harder one to plug into. Add 22 to both sides. And you get -x equals -25 plus 22 is -3. You see why I don't prefer doing it this way. This was the harder equation to use. Divide both sides by -1. -3 over -1. Oh, look at that. I got the same damn number I did the other time. Y is -2, x is 3. It's almost over. I'm going to erase all this to save room. So now I know 2 of my 3 letters. I know x and I know y. I hope the top one is the obvious choice here. The z already has a 1 in front of it. So it's better for you to plug x and y into the top one. It's just more, it's certainly easier and more convenient to solve for z. You can use any of them to solve for z, the middle one, the bottom one, but I think that the top one is the easiest one. So replace the x with a 3. Replace the y with a -2. Z is still hanging out there. 2 times 3 is 6. -3 times -2 is +6. This is where a lot of you screwed up. 6 plus 6 is 12. Right now, I saw some really interesting hysterical things for people with solving it from here. People dividing, crazy crap. You have to, this is z plus 12. So you have to minus 12 to both sides. So you get 11, take away 12, which is -1. Yay. So there you go. 3, 2, 1. Not quite 3, 2, 1, but almost 3, 2, 1. It's still 3, 2, 1. It's just the 2 of them are negative. All right, so that's the solution. You can check and make sure. I'll just do one of them. X is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Y is -2. 5 times -2 is -10. And then z is -1. 2 times -1 is -2. So let's see, 9. Minus 10 and minus 2 is -12. 9 minus 12 is -3. Yay, -3 on the other side. It works. Don't go crazy with the check, but you should, at least in your mind, make sure that you get the number you're supposed to get. When I take those 3 numbers and put them in on the left, here I get a -3, here I should get a -13. And it works. And I'm not going to do it since I have to do one more, and they're long. Okay, question number 2. This one's going to take me a long time because I need to show you the horror of the choice. I have 2, -3, 2. Or excuse me, -2. You could certainly eliminate x. I haven't done that, so I don't know how that one works out. You can eliminate y because it has a 1 in front, or you can eliminate z, it has a 1 in front. Here, unfortunately, you have the freedom of choice. Do you eliminate x, y, or z? You could certainly eliminate them all. Obviously, y and z, since they have 1s in front, are your good candidates. So you might think, okay, I eliminated z on the first one. What the hell? I'll eliminate z on the second one. Now, I'm going to do this very fast, and you won't like it, but I want to show you. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm writing the top one, and I'm writing the bottom one. Now you're going to have to really follow along with me here. To eliminate z using the top one, I need a positive 3 here. So I need to multiply everything here by a 3. -9, -6, positive 3, 15. I multiplied them all by 3. Times 3, times 3, times 3, times 3. Boom. Now I'm going to add them together. Right? Straight up and down. You get -7x, -6 and a positive 1 is -5. Those cross out, equal sign gets bigger. 15 minus 7 is 8. Now, let's say I want to eliminate z using these two. I need a positive 2 here. So I got to double them all. -6x, -4y, positive 2z, and then double 5. You get 10, right? I just doubled them all. Times them all by 2. Now add them together. -6 and -2 is -8. -3 and -4 is -7. Those cross out, equal sign gets bigger, and you get a 13. Now I want you to look at the two equations I got. X is 7, 8, 5, 7. Holy shit. It just doesn't come out nice. When you knock the z out, I got 2 really negative. You say, oh, but you can just multiply this one by 7 and multiply this one by -5. Sure. And you know what? I would do that. I would do this problem and say, crap, I made a bad choice. You have no way of knowing. I eliminated z and I got 2 really, really nasty ass equations. So I'm going to reset. I don't like the equations I have. I think that new equation number 1 and 2 are a little bit too nasty for me. I'm going to go back and see what happens when I eliminate y. Poof. All right, so now I'm taking a different approach. I want to eliminate y. So I'm going to use the top one and the middle one. Then I'm going to use the top one and the bottom one. Now, when I use the top one and the middle one, I need a 2 here. So I'm going to multiply everybody by 2. So follow. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 1, let me look. If you want me to put the 2 there, I can put the 2 there. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times -3, -6. And then 2 times -7, -14. And now, and I already wrote the middle one, right? I already wrote the middle one, and I already wrote the bottom one, and I made sure my numbers are right. So I multiply the top one by 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. I need a 2. Look, boom, boom. Now, positive 4x, take away 2, oh, that's much better. Immediately, I got a 1. Whew, thank God. -5z, right? Positive 2y minus 2y cross out. -6 plus 1 is -5. Equal sign, bigger equal sign. -14 plus 5. You owe me $14. You pay me 5. You owe me 9. Much nicer. Remember, new equation number 1. Write this. I want to see that. That's my first new equation. This is much better than I had before. Now I know I made a good choice. I have a 1 in front here. No matter what that other equation comes out to, I can eliminate x very easily. This is better than I had before with the 7 and the 8 and the 5 and the 7. Those are bad numbers to do elimination with. So now I want to eliminate the top one with the bottom one. I already wrote the bottom one. So what do I need up there? 3, 3, 3, 3. Times everybody by 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 1, positive 3. Yay! 3 times -3, -9. Okay. 3 times -7, -21. All right, not so bad. I mean, I'm not happy with some of the numbers, but we'll see how it comes out. 6 take away 2 is 4. Not bad at all. 3y minus 3y. Goodbye. Negative 9 and negative 2 make negative 11. I'm not thrilled with that. Equal sign gets bigger. You owe me $21, but you pay me 3. You still owe me 18. Whoop, 18. My 8 looks all screwed up. You owe me 18. Stretching too far. I mean, I have to try not to block the board as I'm writing. This is new equation number 2. Much nicer numbers. I mean, you know, before I had 7 and 8, 5 and 7. Now at least I have a 1 here. I'm definitely going to eliminate x. All I have to do is put a negative 4 here. All right, so that's going to be the next step. But again, you see, it's not that eliminating z is a wrong decision. There's no like wrong decision here. It's just that it makes the already long, nasty problem even nastier because the numbers came out really nasty. These numbers come out much nicer. So now I'm going to reset, clear it all out, and I'll do new equation 1 and 2. And then I'll solve for z because I'm going to eliminate x. So once again, poof. Now, I need a negative 4 here to eliminate x, right? So, you know, I don't expect you to do it in your mind like I'm doing it. And really, you shouldn't. You'd be very foolish to do that. So you know what? On the side there, take negative 4, multiply it by that equation. You know, I expect to see you do this. You know, don't be nuts like me and just do negative 4, negative 4, negative 4, and just write it down. Do it out. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 5 is positive 20. Oh, shit, I wrote a y. It's a z. No one's here to correct me. So z. Oh, man, I did it wrong. See? See how when I'm not careful, I do something stupid? All right. I got to make sure I did this right now. Okay. Z, Z, X, X. All right, there we go. Now we're good. Let's start over again. All right, so times everything there by negative 4. You see how stupid I was? I wrote a y by accident. I mean, you can't have x and y and then x and z. That's not going to work. So now I fixed it. Sorry, so positive 20z equal negative 4 times negative 9 is positive 36. Now, in days past, I would have just edited all that out and done it again, but nah, there's no reason to. It's just, it's the lesson to be careful. I wasn't careful. I wrote x and y, and it's not x and y, it's x and z. So, you know, I mean, one little F up like that, and then you sit staring at it like, what the hell did I do wrong? It's like, I made a mistake. I wrote a y there instead of a z, and it would have fucked up the whole question, and I wouldn't have been able to do it right. I would have been here like, wait a minute. That's how I knew immediately I did it wrong, because I was about to write a y and say, oh, wait a minute, I have a z here. That's not right. But I fixed it. So now you're going to add them together. Positive 4, negative 4, cross out. That's the whole purpose of putting a negative 4 there. I have 20 z's, 20 zebras, and I lose 11 of them. That gives me 9. Equal sign, bigger. Now, be careful. 36, take away 18 is positive 18. Now divide by 9, and I'm going to know what z is. Z is going to be 2. Thank heavens. Remember what I told you. Get a fraction here, wrong. Double-digit number, wrong. You get an 8, a 9. These numbers are too big. I don't make the numbers come out to be bigger than 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5, but usually not. Now, I have a choice. Top one or bottom one. I think certainly, you know, it's easier to plug 2 into the top one. So I'll write the top one over again with the correct letter this time. Now I'm going to replace the z with a positive 2. Negative 5 times positive 2 is negative 10. This isn't that bad. Do plus 10 to both sides. So you have 10 take away 9, which is 1. So now I got x equal 1. So now I know x and I know z. I'm missing y. Well, again, what's a good choice? You could use the bottom one, you could use the middle one, but the top one already has a y with a 1 in front. So if I just replace the x and the z with the numbers they're equal to, it's easier. So let me erase this, save some room. I'll write the top one over again. And then I'm just going to put the number that I got for x and the number I got for z, and then solve for y. X was equal to 1. So replace the x with a 1, right? Substitution. replace the z with a 2. I mean, I have no idea what the hell this comes out to. I don't remember. 2 times 1 is 2. Get y. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. You gotta be careful here. So on that side, you have a 2 take away 6, which is negative 4. Aha, I see what it's going to be. Now add 4 to both sides. So y equals negative 7 plus 4, negative 3. Well, there you go. So again, 1, 2, 3. 1, negative 3, 2, x, y, z. So, but remember back from the very beginning, if I had eliminated z, I would have got 2 much nastier equations here to mess around with. You have no way of knowing that. All right, you just don't. You pick a letter. When you have a choice between the letters, all you can do is pick one and hope for the best. I picked z and I got screwed. So I just did it over again with y. You don't have to. You could have continued to go. When I design them for you on a test, I'm going to take this choice away from you. I'll make sure, like the first question I did, all the numbers were not multiples of each other, and the z is the only one that had a 1 in front. So you didn't have a choice of what do I eliminate, what do I not eliminate. I want to remove that choice for you, because if you have a choice of what to eliminate, one way will work out much nastier than the other way. And I don't want that to happen to you during a quiz or an exam or on the final. So I make sure that I give you the hint, hey, you should eliminate X, you should eliminate Y. I'll even let you know what letter you should eliminate, and then you eliminate that letter. All right, so hopefully you survive this long and horrible problem in video.